Participants are taking too much time.
यस सर। अभी ऐसा होता नहीं, आज थोड़ा ज़्यादा समय ले रहे हैं।
सर एक्चुअली उधर अपना जो बगल में जो कैंपस में इंस्टीट्यूट है ना, JHIT, वहाँ डायरेक्टर सर ने वहाँ उनको मीटिंग के लिए बुलाया, मैकेनिकल स्टूडेंट्स को।
Okay.
3 PM टाइम दिया।
हाँ, क्या हो गया बोले सर? क्या यादव सर, आपने बच्चों को बुलाया क्या?
नहीं सर, उधर जो ये है ना, जस्ट शरद देशपांडे सर, JHIT में।
हाँ
So they are coming, sir. Now 15 candidates are there.
फैकल्टीज को उधर मीटिंग के लिए बुलाया गया सर, डायरेक्टर्स ने बुलाया।
So there are total 11 attendees right now. V4 means include 15.
वो लिंक नहीं भेजा तूने, कौन सी भेज रहा था? चालू होगी तो लिंक कहाँ भेजा है? अरे लिंक तो पहले भेजना पड़ेगा ना। जनरेट वो क्या है? अभी 1:30 से 1 से 2:30 कुछ दिख रहा था तेरा, क्विज का दिख रहा क्विज। अच्छा, थर्ड ईयर का फाइनल ईयर को वाले क्या है? गेस्ट लेक्चर है क्या? अच्छा, कुछ लड़कों का मेंशन किया हुआ है कि हाँ बोलो ओवर में। हाँ हाँ हाँ, तो हमारे हाँ उसका लिंक भेजो। और अपने कुछ सोशल साइंस का NSS का कुछ प्रोग्राम था क्या? 2 से 4 वो लड़के के लिए पोस्ट कर रहे कि हमारा 2 से 4 NSS का प्रोग्राम है। मालूम नहीं मेरे को, एक दिन को पोस्ट है। ठीक है, तू लिंक तो भेज दे। ठीक। आदि यादव सर।
हाँ सर।
अभी 5 मिनट 7 8 10 मिनट हो जाते हैं आपको इंट्रोड्यूस करते हुए, आप स्टार्ट करिए।
मैं स्टार्ट कर दूं सर?
हाँ सर, 24-25 बच्चे हो गए, चालू कर दो।
ठीक है। ओके सर, ओके। नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट हियर, ओके। गुड आफ्टरनून टू ऑल. I, Dr. Adik Yadav, on behalf of J.H. Raisoni College of Engineering and Management, Pune, welcome all our dignitaries and all participants on 6th day, second session of online 1 week online workshop on research methodology. I would like to welcome our today's session expert, Dr. Anirudh Rumale sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
He is currently working as an associate professor in Department of Computer Engineering, J.H. Raisoni College of Engineering and Management, Pune. He has total 23 years of experience. He has completed PhD in Computer Engineering from Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University, Amravati in 2019. His research area includes cloud computing. He has published the 4 books. He has published total 40 papers in international journal and 3 papers in SCI Index journal. Now I request to Dr. Anirudh Rumale to start the session.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, I know that all participants are very eager to know what type of presentation will be there. PPT or PowerPoint is what you say, or LaTeX and something. But right now, because I do not want to take much of your time, okay, we are simply going through a simple sharing, and that what we can say. I'm now sharing my say browser with you. So what do I say? I'm actually reintroducing myself once again. So what I say, all of you, whoever the participants are there right now, okay, if you type on Google, okay, here, AS Rumale, okay, and LaTeX, 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 okay. So your Google will automatically give you a link to this book, how to typeset your project report in LaTeX, a ready reckoner. Okay, a book is available there for 100 rupees only, ebook, and you can directly buy this book. So whatever I'm going to tell you, all those things are there, and the things which I'm not going to say is not possible to cover in a single 1 hour session, because usually when I go on teaching latex hands-on, it took me almost 2 days to, you can say, teach the entire latex to the people, so that they can typeset their project reports, they can typeset their what do you say, research papers, they can typeset their posters, or they can prepare the presentation in a latex. Now in the same uh, uh, if you type here in Google book only once again, AS Rumale and cloud computing. Okay, because when sir says that is I actually publish the books, you must have to get computing. Sorry, some spelling mistake is there. Cloud computing. So if you go here, you are having this cloud computing book, Principles and Paradigms by me. So if you see this, I'm going to show you all these books. So here is a book. This is also available for 105 rupees on Google Books in an ebook format. Okay, I co-authored this book with Dr. D.N. Chaudhary and Dr. V.M. Thakre. And now if you go, if you are searching, because for PhD students it's very necessary to have the what you can say, research publications and all other things. So my book is there, the key to scientific paper writing, which is in a publication mode. These are my technical books. Non-technical books are there, I'm not going to show them, but if you search with my name, you will get the non-technical books also. They are available on Amazon and Google. Okay, now let's see what is the basic requirements to install the LaTeX. First thing, that is, why I not prepared the usual presentation for giving you this detail, because if I go with the usual presentation, a PowerPoint slide or a Beamer in a PD LaTeX, okay, you may get bored. Almost everyone have said that. Now I'm going to show about papers and other things. You go to the Google Scholar and you will get all the information. Now, what are the required for the latex? So latex actually start with this tag. What is tag? Tag stands for text user group. Okay. If you see this tag, this is a site which stands for text user group, or tag.org. I can say here, instead of writing TUG, I'm writing here text user group. And when you say this text users group, you got this text users group tag site. This is the site where we will going to get all the required softwares and everything for the text user groups. It is free, open source. And once this text user group site you've made, you will find here this text live is a uh, complete package of LaTeX which you can use for the entire you can say platforms. Any platform, it's a platform independence, means you can use Linux, you can use Macintosh, you can use Windows, you can go for anything, or you can go for Windows ready Protex, okay, or you can go for only Macintosh ready, or your iOS ready MacTech installation, and you can download this thing from here, or you can go for downloading all these things to CTAN. It's called as Comprehensive Text Archive Network, where you will get almost everything. Okay, if you go to the citan.org, you will get almost everything, every detail about all the packages and other things of the this tech user group. I am a proud member of LaTeX development or user group. So That's why I'm giving you all this information. Now, if you want, other than this, a very lightweight program, you must have to visit mictex.org. Okay, so when you visit mictech.org, so mictech.org will give you the basic installer. Okay, if you go to the downloads in mictech.org, here you will get the basic installer. Now mictech is platform independent. Okay, so you can yesteryears means before 2019 it weren't platform independent, it was only Windows. Now it is having Macintosh, Linux, Docker, and all other downloads. So we require, I'm considering that all of you are having the laptop which are Windows ready. Okay, so if you are Windows ready, you can go here and you can download the edition. So there are two edition. One is called as a portable installer, full installer. Then you have the portable edition and command line installer. So best thing to do go for installation is download the complete installer. Is it 234.43 MB? So you know that is once you click on the download, it get downloaded on your machine. Once it get downloaded on your machine, okay, install the mictech, and then I'm showing you here. Okay, when you install this, then update for the packages. Now after this mictech, you may require some. Again, this is free and open source, but if you want to give something back to this mictech or mictech user, you can send a rupee or a 2 rupee or dollar or euros to the developer. Okay, now obviously the developer will actually get help from that money to maintain this mictech. Mictech is the best software. Protect is having the mictech inside it. Okay, so you can go for this mictech. Once your LaTeX mictech is installed, LaTeX mictech is installed. Okay, you require, but there is one thing, that is, if you want to install the LaTeX mictech, is required for its installation Ghost script. So I'm seeing Ghost script download. So here you have to go to this Ghost script download. So when you go to the Ghost script download, in Ghost script organization, you'll find, if you go to the download, okay, in Ghost script, if you go to this download, you will find this PostScript PDF interpreter Ghost script reader. So you simply click on this Ghost script, and you will get these two options here. Okay, one is the GNU Affordable General Public License, and then Artifacts Commercial License. Commercial license will cost you around $48 something or more than that, but this is free. So simply download the free version. Whether if your system is 32-bit, download this. If you are 64-bit, download this version on your Windows system. And when you download it, install it first. After installing it, install the mictech. So your installation is something: install Ghost script first. Write this down on some where in your notebook. Okay, and then install the mictech software download from mictech.org. Kindly note the things. See, this here are the things that you can go with. Now here, after installation of Ghostscript and mictech, you may require to install. Okay, I'm saying that is, you may require to install the LaTeX editor. Actually mictech come with the text editor, TextWorks, but that is for advanced user. So if you really want to have the good LaTeX editor, you can go for the TextMaker. Okay, if you say TextMaker on your Google, you will get this this site open, xm1math.net. TechMaker is a cross-platform, means it can you can run it on Windows, you can run it on the Linux, you can run it on a Macintosh or all operating systems. So here is the TechMaker software which you can use now to typeset your programs in LaTeX. Okay, so just go to this site and download the recent version of the TechMaker. So installation sequence: first install Ghostscript, second install mictech, third install TechMaker. Once you install all these, your completion installation is completed. Okay, so once you install GoScript, after that Mictake, and after that TechMaker on Windows, your LaTeX is ready to use. Any problem? If you have any questions or something, you can put those questions and all in a chat box. Okay, so that I can read them. Now, this is what about the latex. So before going for this hands-on session, I must have to show you something. So because many times what happens, you don't know from where to get the information. So you can go to the YouTube. I'm saying this YouTube right now. Okay, I'm saying enter. Okay, this is stop by the soul. Okay, how to check with. Hi, here. If you type on YouTube tutor AS Rumale, okay, you will see tutor AS Rumale YouTube channel. This is my channel. I'm on right now 382 subscribers, and I'll come to know that is if you subscribe this channel. Okay, it is stop, but there are total 48 videos. Out of these 48 videos, few videos of the YouTube are used for this LaTeX tutorial. So you are having the video, hands-on video for the LaTeX, how to design and develop the LaTeX softwares on there. So what I am asking you, type the tutor AS Rumale, TUTOR ASRUMALE on your slide, and say now I'm stopping sharing the browser and I'll go on sharing the windows. If you have any you can say right now questions, queries, you can think. I'm putting this link of this tutorials Rumali in chat for everybody. Okay, so you can use that. So here is the link given for the tutorials Rumale YouTube channel, where if you register, you will get all the hands-on tutorial on LaTeX. Okay. Now we'll go and start directly with the LaTeX work or LaTeX system. So I'm once again sharing the screen here, but now I'm sharing. Uh, okay, now I'm sharing the TechMaker software, which is already installed on my PC. So is it visible to everybody?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
It's visible.
So let's understand what is this TechMaker software can do. First, you require to find out here you are on this file menu. Here you can create the new and some file. You know, almost everyone know what is file menu is for. Okay. Then you are on this edit menu for the edit options. Then you are in the tools. There are different tools for this LaTeX. Okay. LaTeX things are there. Mathematics is
Sir,
wizards and right thing. So
Anirudh, sir.
uh, how to start LaTeX programming. So you first have to create the new program. So when you create the new program, you get a window like this. Okay,
Sir,
and
Anirudh,
simply
sir.
hello.
Anirudh, sir.
Ah,
Your voice is not echoing.
my voice is now it is echoing,
Uh,
sir.
yes, sir. Speak.
Okay. So now I'm using this option. Just
Sir,
okay. I'm
still
typing
echoing
something.
your
Is it
voice, sir. Still.
hello? Is it visible? Whatever I type here, or
So
may
it's
I have
visible. Sir, Anirudh sir, it's visible whatever you were typing there, but your voice is echoing actually.
My voice is
Think
echoing,
your,
but I'm not getting any echo at my end, sir.
No, sir, you don't get from your side.
Okay.
The echo sound that will be getting from the audience.
So maybe something. I'm not.
धुमाली सर,
हाँ.
इनिशियली अभी आप तक बात कर रहे थे, देयर इज नो इको.
अभी
इको नहीं हो रहा था, अभी तक आप बात कर रहे थे ना. नाउ जस्ट इज स्टार्ट इकोइंग. Up till now it is okay, proper is there.
Okay.
Now it is echoing.
Okay, that is the problem of I stopped sharing. I reshare the things, but
now it is okay. It is okay.
Now it is okay.
Voice is not echoing.
Okay, so when I start sharing, I said that share computer sound. But if I go with the optimized screen sharing, it actually go on echoing. Now it says that I'm saying this optimized screen sharing. Okay, I have to select one. Okay, now just tell me, sir, is it echoing now? Hello?
Yes, sir, it's echoing. Yes.
Okay, so it's a problem with screen sharing, sir. What happens? Zoom screen sharing is having audio, two audio, Zoom basis and screen sharing. It's a problem of system.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Sorry guys, be with me for this. And right? So I'm just simply showing you the setting. Here you are in the configure text maker. Don't do this setting at your end. I'm simply what can I say, increasing the font size from 14 to 23 so that you can see it clearly. Okay. So the first command for any computer you can say a program which is written in LaTeX is backslash document class. So this is why I'm using the this is why I'm using, because I get this tooltip. I don't require to remember everything of the LaTeX, and that is why I'm actually recommending you to download the TechMaker if you really want to do the LaTeX. Now this document class is the first command of your LaTeX project. Here you require to write down the type of thing that you want to publish, or you want to typeset. So I'm saying here article. Sorry, not article here. Here in document class, here I have to say the article. Okay. So article, and then you have to write here as a 14. Sorry, you are having this 9, 11, and 12 points. So I'm saying 12 point is the basic font, and I'm saying A4 paper as the standard paper size that I'm going to use for typesetting. So my simple string is document class 12 point A4 paper, and the type of document is article. Okay, so we are using type of document as article. Once this is done, the second line of this is begin document. Begin, and if you go with the braces, curly braces, you simply have to say document and enter. So you get begin document and end document. So what you are having here, the document class 12 point A4 paper article, then you have the begin document, end document. So if you are familiar with HTML, you know this part between this document class and begin documents is called as preamble. So whatever you are writing here in preamble is a part which is globally applicable. So for example, if I require to use something, so for that purpose, in a C you have the include stdioh, in Java you have the import. In a similar way, LaTeX is a use package command, and you have to use the package here. Okay, for example, to typeset mathematics, you can use package as a AMS. AMS stands for American Mathematical Society. AMS Math. Okay, you can have AMS sim, AMS symbol. You can have AMS fonts. These are the different packages for mathematical typesetting that you have to use. So I use this AMS math, AMS sim, and AMS fonts. Three libraries I imported from the package library. So this part, whatever I have written here, is called as preamble part. Whichever that is which starts after document class and which ends before the begin document. After this, let's see what is the capacity of LaTeX. So I'm typing here, welcome to LaTeX. I'm simply saying welcome to LaTeX, and then I'm saving this program file. Okay, I'm saving this program with the extension. Let me give the name for this program first here. This is a percentage sign is used for a line comment. So anything written after percentage sign on that entire line is simply not what you can say recognized by the LaTeX as a code. So I'm giving the name here as a minimum working example dot tex. So dot tex is the extension of a LaTeX program. So let's save this program. I'm saying this as a this program as a save as. Okay, and when we go for save as, somewhere it will ask me to save the program. So I'm going to create a small simple, I know that this may not be visible to you, the windows of saving, but let's say I'm creating a new folder here, new folder, and I'm saying LaTeX workshop. LTWSP is what the name I given to this folder, and in this folder I'm saving this as a mw.tex. So when this program is saved as a mw.tex, now you can see the name of the program here. This program you require to compile. So for compilation, LaTeX provides you these many compilers. Okay, out of this you have to select the PDF LaTeX compiler so that it can generate the PDF file. So when you create, so get this PDF LaTeX, you simply have to run the program using PDF LaTeX. To run that, you have to click on this arrow, and you get all the information about its execution at let's say bottom message log. So let's see whether program is taking a time. It say program executed normally, log file is created, and likewise. Now we have to see the PDF file. So when you click on this, I'm closing this once again. You have to click here. You are in this view PDF option. You are in this arrow. Okay. So you just have to click on this, and you get the PDF. Is my PDF visible, sir? Hello.
No,
Hello.
sir. PDF is not visible here.
Okay.
Only your window of this
LaTeX is visible. So I have to integrate this PDF with the LaTeX file. Once then it will become visible. So I'm once again going to this configure text maker, and okay, I'm saying PDF as built-in UI and embed. I'm saying okay. And now if I say this is PDF viewer, and I say view PDF, you can see the PDF here. Yes, sir. This is a PDF file here. This PDF is visible now.
Okay, okay, sir. This PDF box, yes, yes,
Yes.
visible.
PDF is visible. It is 121%. That's why it may not be
Yes,
seen.
yes.
Now I'm making it smaller, around 50%, so that you can see. So here you are on this welcome to LaTeX. Yeah, it's typesetted here. So simple thing is that when you create here a document, that is PDF get generated in this way. So whenever you are in this PDF, okay, you require to use this PDF thing. Now, what is the I guess I have to increase this first to 100%. Welcome to LaTeX is now visible to everybody.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. So we are making some changes here. This double backslash is called as new line character in a LaTeX. And if I add something here, okay, after this new line character, if I add this, okay, then what happen if I compile this after saving in a PDF latex, it will show in a PDF, that is if I say view PDF, it will show that PDF file is now having this welcome to latex, and this random text is added. But if you see this line here, you are having the automatic tab added. So white space is added, so the paragraphing is done. For example, if I want use this new line here, and if I compile this using PDF LaTeX and do these things, you will find no such tab or anything is generated. No tab is generated here. Okay. Now, if I add this minus, and then here if I add say 5 millimeter a distance, and if I compile this, and if I see this PDF file now, you will find the distance. Now this distance is added automatically. So this thing is there, that is the distance between two lines can be adjusted as per your wish. Now if I make this 5 mm as a minus negative distance, so what it will consider, these are the pixel fonts or bitmap fonts actually, and it starts with something say 10 millimeter by 10 millimeter. So from basic line to it will consider that, and this will be the output for this. Let's see the output. So you got this output. The two lines are intermixed with each other. This is the power of LaTeX, that you can do many things with the LaTeX. We are not going to do such type of funny things with the LaTeX, because we are trying to learn LaTeX for scientific purpose only, to typeset our project report, papers and other things. So students, if they are having any questions or queries, they can put, else otherwise I will can go further. If you like this much of presentation, you can say yes sir, like something. Okay. And okay, so let me go with the further presentation. Now whenever we are having what you can say a research paper to complete, what we generally require, so I'm typing now all this research paper. I'm simply minimizing this to a side. Okay. So here in this document class 12.A4 paper article, I'm writing here a simple research paper. So you have to say use package. Okay, you have to say use package. In a research paper, you generally use graphics. So GRAPHICS. This is a package for importing images from the outside media in a LaTeX, and it supports PNG, JPG, and PDF images. It supports PNG, JPG, and PDF images. So once this use package is graphics is done, you generally require to write what you can say the tables and other things in a research paper. So we will go with that table and something. So for that purpose, you require to use the use package command, and in use package command you have to use array, then you may have to use the paralist. Okay. There are many other packages. For detailed information, you can go through the book on the Google book. Okay. Now you are thing, what you can say, or if you want this book in hard copy, I am having few copies with me. Any student, they can visit and get the book from me in a hard copy. So here we can go for the typing our name. So what is typing our name means, here the title of your paper I am saying. So we go with the title TIT, you will get this title command, and you can say here my first paper, my first paper. I'm seeing my first paper as a title. Now, after this my first paper, you require to have the author's name. So you are having the author command. So simply type the author command. Now here I am typing author name is what you can say when you are doing the PhD. This is a general practice in a PhD. The first author is always the research scholar. Second author is always the guide of that research scholar. And if guide permits or if the institute asks or what you can say research center asks, then there may be the third author, okay, and that must have to be from the research center or from that particular thing. For example, you may have your name, guide's name, and maybe the one person suggested by your guide, okay, or guide's name. But I am going with the standard format, your name and guide name, okay. So here you are having your name. I am saying your name. Once your name is done, add what you can say the new line character. After your name, your affiliation, because you are doing PhD from GH Raisoni, your affiliation should have to be Research Scholar GH Raisoni College of Engineering and Management Pune. If you are adding the affiliation of your institute where you are working, okay, you can add it in your biodata. That is, you are working there and you are a research scholar here, like that. Then here you have to add your email. So your email is added. I am saying email, and this is a command in a LaTeX. Okay, text. To typeset the different things. So you have this text boldface, text italic, text small capital, text serif, text slanted, and text TTT. So we are going to use text teletype TTT, and I'm adding here say. Your mail at the rate yourmail.com. So your mail is added. So this is the information of first author, the complete first author. After this, you are having your guide. So to add your guide's name, write here and okay, then space backslash and space. Now goes the guide's name. Guide's name, enter, and the things follows. So guide is having affiliation, guide is having the what you can say the his or her guide is having his or her email ID. So I am seeing here guidesmail at the rate of guidesmail.com. So you got this. Okay, so this is what you can see. You got the title, you got the author, and afterwards you require anything. But now let's see what happens if I compile this. So we are saving this and we are compiling this PDF LaTeX file. mwe.tex is the given name, and we are trying to view the PDF file. So let's see what is there in a PDF file. And okay, there is nothing in PDF file. Yeah, almost nothing. It says blank. Why it is blank? Because we actually not added a simple command. Why I not added that command first? Because many times what happens if I add all the commands at once, many times you don't you can say remember all this sequence. So here you require to add a simple command that is called as make title. Make title, and you have to add this command immediately after the begin document. Okay, you have to add this command immediately after the begin documents. Okay, we'll take the questions. What is the prerequisite for using LaTeX fluently? There is no prerequisite for using LaTeX fluently other than the motivation for doing proper research, okay, and to avoid the plagiarism. The thing is that if your work is in LaTeX, it get accepted very easily in many reputed journals, because maximum journals, I am a Publon certified, that is a scientific SCI and ESCI index certified reviewer, as well as I am a reviewer for this Elsevier or Scopus index, and I am reviewer for the IEEE since 2016. And all these standard journals, they only ask you to submit your article preferably in LaTeX. If you don't have the LaTeX expertise or motivation to do that, you can go for the Word. Okay, but then Word is very capable of you can say doing copy paste work. LaTeX it is not possible. Okay, so that is the only you can say prerequisite. Okay, it is acceptable by all the scientific community worldwide. So here we are on the LaTeX. So we got this Gmail and we added the make title. Now see what is there. So if I compile this PDF LaTeX and if I try to view the PDF, now we are trying to view the PDF. You will see the difference and everything. So here you are having this PDF file. Okay. Now if you see this PDF file, what you will find, my first paper title is added with a bigger font, your name and affiliation with your email ID, guide's name and affiliation with guide's email ID, and today's date is there. Okay, you do not want this today's date, you simply go to the your code in a paper, and after this title author information before begin document, add a date without any input, add date without any input. If you save this and if you compile, you will get what you can say the date now not available here. The date from the paper is automatically gone. So now you are having this thing. Now we'll once again go to this thing. I'm just copying some random text from my desktop file, and we are going to use that random text only. Okay. I use this random text. I'm going to use this random text now here. Okay, random text that I'm using is so here we are having this document something. Now we start working with the paper. So I'm deleting this welcome to LaTeX and GRSS. So what is the first part of your paper? Anybody, if you know that is there is a paper, okay, end document is there. So you have to write the entire LaTeX code within this begin and end document. This part, which is shown by this red line, is called as the body of document. Okay, so here you got to add something. Any paper actually start with one thing, and that is called as abstract. Okay, so you have to say begin and then abstract. Begin abstract, end abstract. I am simply pasting this random text, which is actually giving the link of my YouTube channel here. Okay, Tutor AS Romale. Now, if I compile this and I want to see what exactly will be the output. Okay, I simply copy pasted, but if you see this, you'll find my abstract is written in this way. Okay, so abstract is written here. So here is the abstract. See how this abstract looks like. So I simply copy pasted the things, but it is arranged in a very good way. Okay, abstract is added, proper tab is given, the things are centrally aligned, and I have the abstract. Okay, so this is what you can say. So when you are writing actually the research paper or research documentation in LaTeX, you don't need to worry about the formatting. LaTeX does you the industry standard formatting. for you. LaTeX is used by IEEE Press, Wiley, Tata McGraw-Hill. You just name the publisher which is internationally renowned, and you will find LaTeX is used for typesetting the thing. So here we are having the abstract. I'm simply copy pasting the lines, few more lines to show you the paragraph. Now, how to start a new paragraph in LaTeX? You simply have to leave one line blank, okay, or two line blank, and the new paragraph will automatically started. For example, here we actually pasted this thing, and we are having this uh, abstract ready. So let's see how this things actually looks like. I simply copy pasted. I have not formatted anything in a LaTeX program, but when I compile it, if you see the output, any one of you, this is completely formatted. Now we'll going to add the content to this paper. So to add the content to this paper, what are the first part of your research paper is you are having something which is called as a section. So you have to add here the section. Okay, there are two options for the section: section without star and section with star. Section without star automatically add numbering to the section, while section with star won't add any number. So we are going to use the section first without number. So we got the section. I am saying introduction. Introduction is the first chapter of any research paper. You know that engineering principle is says all dreams comes true. So whenever you are having something like this, okay, after introduction, okay, what is called as analysis, then you have the literature review. Okay, after this literature review, I'm simply copy pasting all this. After literature review, what you are having? Methods and materials. So methods and materials are there, or what we call as designs. Okay, then you may have in this section after methods and say your design. Okay, just DSIGN, design of your software, or say of your research. Then you may have here after this R&D research, what you can say, results and discussion actually. So you can have the R&D. After this R&D, you may have a conclusion, or you can say acknowledgement or something. But this is a general thing. So if you have the acknowledgement, so okay. So we are having here the section with star. What we have say summary. Generally, summary or conclusion, they are not given with any number. So generally, so we are having this conclusion. Your paper thing is ready. What you have is first section, second section, third, fourth, five. Now I'm adding some text to this section. So I'm simply copying this part of the text here and pasting it in introduction. Control V space, Control V. Then I'm adding a paragraph by placing one blank line. I'm adding the next paragraph by placing two blank lines. Okay, and just compiling this. Let's see what will be the output. So when I compile this, the output is just like this. Here you are having introduction as a one. Okay, after this introduction, you see here page number is added automatically. If you go downward, you will find the other sections are added: literature review, design, R&D, summary, and like. Okay, now I'm simply copying pasting all the text in all the sections. So but before that, we are going to add something what is called as a subsection. LaTeX provide you three depth subsection. So let's add one command here, subsection. Again, it's having the same thing, subsection with number, subsection without number. We are going to use with number. Okay, I'm saying something blah blah as the first subsection, and here we are adding some text for this. And this you are having a subsection, sub subsection. and here I am seeing some random text and added this text. Now for rest of the sections I am adding something, what you can say, a text, random text again. Okay, so for this I'm adding this random text. This R&D. Okay, we are adding only here in conclusion and summary also we added some random text. This is added. I am compiling this in PDF LaTeX. Okay, so once this is compiled in PDF LaTeX, let's see what is the output. We are going to see the output here. I am simply minimizing this to 75%, so you can get a clear thing. You got summary, conclusion, R&D, design, LR. But here if you see, you find this subsection is given with a 1.1.1 subsection. You are having a subsection blah blah as a 1.1. Then you are having introduction, this everything, these are the bold out, so proper space is given, proper space is given here, proper space is given there. All formatting is done by LaTeX, you are not done, and automatically page numbers are also added to the paper at a center, and likewise. So this is a single column paper. Now if I want to make this as a double column paper, okay, I simply have to go to the global commands and LaTeX, or what you can say the preamble of LaTeX. And what is preamble here? You are in the document class A4 paper. Here you simply add a comma and say two columns, and simply compile. So when you compile this, let's see what is the output. So anyone of you do, so if you see this paper, have you seen such type of typesetting somewhere? Yeah, such type of typesetting is done in IEEE papers, Scopus Elsevier papers, and likewise. These fonts are quite familiar to you. Yeah, so you know now from where these fonts and all these things are coming in those papers. So your two column paper is ready like this. So LaTeX is this, you can say, easy. So this is a simple thing. Now I'm going to show you how to add the references here directly. But before that, I'm just trying to add something for you people who are researchers and who require to work with the mathematics too lot. And so when it comes to LaTeX, mathematics is very easy. You can simply typeset mathematics whenever you want. For example, if I say dollar dollar, these are the two signs, and if I say here the sum, now you will say, sir, from where we are going to know all these commands? There is no need to worry about this. If you click here, you are in this structure. If you click here, you get this structure. If you click here, you will get all mathematical symbols. If you click on that particular mathematical symbol, its command will be automatically available here. That's why I asked you to install the TeXmaker. Okay, so I have this sum, big circle, and something like that. So I'm saying sum. Okay, and I'm saying I sum I, and I am saying there is f of x equal to. Okay, so f of x equals to sum of, I say I, and then I'm saying sine theta, sine and theta. So let's see what happens. I say PDF LaTeX, PDF, f of x equal to summation of I sine theta. So this is how your equation will look like, or you can say typesetting mathematics is very easy. As the host told me that I must have to give you only 1 hour, so because I know that is you people are already attending all these LaTeX and say all these research methodology workshops since last 4 5 days, and you are quite exhausted. But that's why I have given the link of Tutor AS Romale, where you can go to this link of Tutor AS Romale and this is your what can say home assignment, because host and college asked me, research center Dr. Sahu sir personally asked me to give you the assignment. So your home assignment is that you have to go to the Tutor AS Rumale YouTube channel. The link is given here. Okay, youtube.c.tutorasrumale Tutor AS Rumale. Go through all the LaTeX presentation that I am having there. It's uploaded there. I'm going to upload this session also on the YouTube channel, and then by following that you can prepare a sample survey paper. Okay, whatever your research topic or whatever your research idea, sample survey paper, and you can say submit that sample survey paper with its text file, that is a source file. Okay, so this is the output file, PDF file is the output file, while this is the source file. Okay, so you have to put this mw.tex is the source file for mw PDF. So you have to submit your source file and LaTeX PDF file either to me or to Sahu sir or to Adik Yadav sir. Okay, so what I am saying that if you like this presentation now, I'm saying thank you, and I'm simply asking you now the one thing, and what this call as questions and answers from you. Okay, so you are now things are open for your questions and answers.
Participants, if you have any question, kindly put in the chat box so I can address to Dr. Rumale sir. Uh, Sir,
Yes, sir.
there is one question in the chat box.
Yeah.
What is the prerequisite for using LaTeX fluently?
A prerequisite for using LaTeX, I already answers that question, but I'm still going to tell you the one thing. I'm stopping sharing of this screen. Okay. So first thing, that is prerequisite for LaTeX. So if you want really to do your research, don't use Word. This is what the maximum serious researchers say. Harvard, MIT, IITs, NITs, ISC Bangalore, government colleges, they all prefer LaTeX paper. If you go to the journals of, say, like you want to publish your research in IEEE journals, you want to publish your research in Elsevier journals, you want to prepare your publish your research in any SCI, ESCI, Scopus Index or some journals. Okay, irrespective of your branch, whether you are from a civil, mechanical, even you are if you are from the BSc field, like a biological sciences and something, you are a doctor or engineer, no matter. All these respective journals, they prefer the LaTeX because it directly creates the PDF file first. Second, LaTeX, it is if you are using a LaTeX, there is a very what you can say less chances of plagiarism, because LaTeX won't allow you what you can say the direct copy pasting. If your text is having any special character from the Word file, for example, whatever text I pasted was a plain ASCII text from a text file. But if I go and copy something from a Word or PDF, LaTeX may create a problem for you. So you require to rephrase everything in your own word. And as soon as rephrasing start, okay, as soon as rephrasing start, what happens? Okay, the entire thing, entire you can say paper becomes, or you get written in your own language. And if your paper is written in your own language, you automatically get out of the plagiarism. Yeah, for example, when I submitted my PhD thesis without checking it for a plagiarism first time, for the plagiarism check in the university, the plagiarism checker there astounded by finding out that there was only 2% plagiarism, only 2%, and that 2% plagiarism is what we say common plagiarism. We generally say there are some common things which always give you some plagiarism. So it was a permissible plagiarism is 15%. but because I'm using LaTeX since 2007 something. Okay, and I'm a proud member of the LaTeX community. LaTeX is used by CERN, European Center for Nuclear Research, to document all their documents and research. LaTeX is used by Springer, LaTeX is used by IEEE Press and something. So I don't think that this question have so this stand. LaTeX is actually used by the real scientist or real researchers. Are you the one? That is the question.
Okay, sir. Sir, one of the question in another question is in chat box.
Yeah.
How can we add image?
Uh, I said that because I have given with a very less time to teach all these LaTeX, that simple 100 pages book that I have shown you. I'm once again showing you this book, hard copy, LaTeX, okay, Ready Reckoner on how to typeset your project report. It's required 2 days to give you the actual expertise. So within 1 hour, it's not possible. But I have uploaded all the LaTeX tutorials on my YouTube channel. There you will also get the links for from where you have to download this TechMaker or all the LaTeX software. So if you go there, you will see there is a simple command include graphics which you can use to you can say import all the images in your what you say LaTeX document.
Because I think Jan question is over in chat box.
Okay.
Okay. So
Sir, if you are having any question, you are free to ask, sir.
participant, if you have any question, kindly ask to sir.
Okay. And if you
Okay,
won't
sir.
have any question right now, you can place your questions on my YouTube channel comments. I will try my best to answer your questions with the proper, you can say, code or something, or at least I will divert you or direct you to the proper links. Thank you very much.
So here I'm just concluding this session. On behalf of entire GH Raisoni College of Engineering and Management Pune, I would like to express gratitude to our session expert, Dr. Anirudh Rumale, for his wonderful presentation and for sharing their immense knowledge on LaTeX with us. I hope all participants get benefit of it. We hope that this association of ours continues and time extended in the time to come. Last but not the least, we would wholeheartedly thank our audience for their patient hearing.
Sir, also ask the audience to complete the home assignment given to them, that they have to prepare a survey paper of their research topic using LaTeX.
Yes, whatever you have given the assignment,
Yeah.
the participant should complete it because this is the mandatory. Whatever the assignment we are providing through this RM lecture, RM seminar, RM workshop, so they have to they have to do compulsory. Sir. Don't worry.
Okay. Sir.
Okay.
Shall I leave the meeting, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Sao, sir. I think
Sao sir is busy in meeting something, compulsory meeting.
Okay, okay,
He already
participants. Thank you once again, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Here we have to complete our 1 week online research methodology workshop. Okay, thanks, one.